Okay guys, so if you're watching this video, you probably already have an inbound caller that is receiving calls through Synthflow, right? But you probably don't know what to do with that information. You don't know where to put it. You don't know how to transfer it over to any other platform. However, today I'm going to teach you how to plug in all that info extractions, all that information onto a Google Sheet. So that way, you can have a list of people with the information from each and every call. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it step by step. And let's get straight into it. Hey guys, so once you're in your Synthflow dashboard, I want you to make sure that you actually have your own Synthflow account, right? So if you don't have your own Synthflow account, you're not going to be able to make these AI callers and revolutionize your business. So in order to be able to get the best discount and the offer, it's going to be down in the description below. It has a 14-day free trial, so that way you guys have that. I personally partnered with Synthflow to make this happen for you guys, so take advantage of this. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop on straight into this and show you guys how to set up your AI caller. So once you have your info extractor already set up, obviously what I'm teaching you guys is how to gather that inbound data, right? The info extraction from that inbound caller over to your Google Sheet. So one thing that you do need to have, you need to have a GPT-4 model. If you don't have a GPT-4 model, it won't be possible to happen, because sometimes, and I've noticed this, it has a little bit of glitches with Synthflow with LLM. So I personally use GPT-4 Turbo. It works the best for me so far. And then you can basically make any type of prompt that you want. Obviously, you're not going to be extracting the info that I'm going to be making. But this type of prompt, just ask them a couple of simple questions. Do you enjoy winter? What food do you prefer the most? Sandwiches, pastas, or hamburgers? And what is your email? So these are 3 different types of questions, and I'll go ahead and explain them right now. In order for you to be able to extract the information, you're going to go over to Info Extractor right here, click on it. It's going to send you to My Extractors, and it's going to ask you, right, an identifier. So this identifier, I basically match it to the same thing that I have to my Google Sheet. That way it's super easy for me to follow. In this case, winter goes with winter, food goes with food, email goes with email. And then I ask them specific questions like, does the user like winter? Right? This is a yes or no question, which is set up as an extractor yes or no. The food, right? I gave it a selection. So this is a single choice question, right? So here you're going to be able to see pastas, hamburgers, and sandwiches. So they could choose whichever one. And then lastly, it's an open question, which is an email, right? So what is the user's email? And I gave it an example as well. Once you have this set up, you could basically go and call the AI, right? And I'll give you guys an example of how it would work. So let me go ahead and give it a dial.
Hey there, let me ask you some quick questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Great. First up, do you enjoy the winter?
No, it's too cold.
Got it, not a fan of the chill. Moving on to food, what do you prefer the most? Sandwiches, pastas, or hamburgers?
Probably hamburgers.
Hamburgers, nice choice. Lastly, could I get your email address?
Yeah, my email address is kev@gmail.com.
Thanks for that. Your email is kev@gmail.com, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome, thanks for sharing that with me. It was great chatting with you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye. So once that happens, it should get put in to this contact sheet right here once this is published. Now, how do we get that published? Well, I'm going to show you how to do it in 3 simple steps, 3 easy steps that you need. That's it. Now, the first thing that you're going to need to do is go over to the trigger, right? In the trigger, you're going to gather a phone call completed from this action right here, right? Once you have that, you're going to connect your account. And in order to connect your account, you're going to need to give it your API token. I'm going to show you how to find that right now. You go over to your account, you go over to integrations, and then in integrations, you're going to go into REST API and then copy that. Once you do that, you go in and you paste it onto the section that it gives you. Then you're going to need your model ID. So in order to find your model ID, you're going to go to the one that you created, and it's going to be right here. Model ID, you copy that. and then you go in and paste it onto here. From there on out, you should be able to test the trigger. And then as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and find new records. And then the records that should be pulled up should be the ones that I basically just had right now. So there we have it. It's right here. Then you're going to continue with selected record. Then you're going to go over to step number 2. In step number 2, it's getting the information more formatted from the phone call, right? So you're going to go over, you're going to connect the API, the call ID right here. You're going to get that, continue, and then test it. Once you test it, it should give you the information that you need. For example, do I like winter? False. What hamburger do I like hamburgers the most? Yes, I do. And then my email, as you can see. Then you can go ahead and continue to create a spreadsheet row. So this is step number 3. This is going to be the event. You're going to connect your Google Sheet account and then your spreadsheet as well as worksheet. And then you're just going to basically fill in the blank. So you can name it whatever they want. You can make this another extraction if you really want to as well. And then right here, you could see the email, right? So how did I get the email? I basically just went down here and then I just clicked on this. And then it appeared as email right here. And I did the same thing for winter as well as food. Once that is done, we can go ahead and retest it. And then it should appear perfectly onto here, as you can see. Now, whenever someone goes and calls the phone number that you gave it, it's going to gather that information and it's going to plug it into here. All you have to do now is publish and you're basically set and good to go. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any other questions, just shoot them down in the comments. I'll be happy to reply to them. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'd be super happy to have you guys on board with everything. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.